Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about how to get started when you're 16 with business ideas. This is currently my third video, so it's not going to be the greatest, but I hope you enjoy. When I was 16, I remember it was quite a difficult time because you feel lost, you don't know what direction you want to go in. I currently run two 5-figure businesses and I'm studying towards accounting, and this is my third year. Please take this advice with a pinch of salt. Number one, the importance of budgeting. How you have to look at this is like the analogy of a dam, right? So there's water flowing in and there's water flowing out. The goal is to get as much water flowing in and as little water flowing out. So that if you apply this in your personal finances, it means that you should get enough money coming in and try and minimize your spending. If you don't know where your money is going, then how can you control it? How can you start building something without controlling some of those expenses and knowing where your money is heading? I advise using a spending tracker. There's tons of them on the App Store. I'm going to link a few in the description. So how that works is every time you spend something, you enter it into the app. Alright, secondly is saving and setting up a nest egg. So after checking your spending habits for a while, you will start to see where you are going out too much to the movies, or you're spending too much on takeaways or something like that. And then from there you will see that you'll have a reservoir. That's the part of the dam that I spoke about, is keeping as much money in the dam. With that extra amount, you can start saving towards something and start building up a nest egg. Try and save, as a rule of thumb, 10% of your income. So if your income is $1,000 or dollars or whatever, your budgeted amount that you're going to save every month is $100. Put that money into a separate account so that you don't use it, because it is tempting and you will feel tempted to use it. But put it in a fixed deposit or somewhere where you can't access it as easily. What is the reason behind this? It's because if you don't have capital saved up, let's say you have a great idea and you have no capital, because capital is the money you need to start this project. The whole idea behind saving every month is building up this reserve of money that you can use in future if you want to start, let's say, a business or whatever the case may be. Next, it is start reading more. I know that reading is so boring, and when you start out, it's extremely difficult to get going. It gets better over time. So this enables you to learn from the great. And lastly, start learning how to sell, because that's a fundamental aspect to starting a business and being an entrepreneur. How did I start? I was in a hostel for the majority of my high school career. So I was in a boarding school, and every night when study rang out, or when it wasn't study, I would go with my chip packets, which I'll go get at a local market or whatever, and then I'll take these packets and cut them up and then walk through the hostel at night with my drinks and my packets of chip, and then I would go and sell this to the people. You can also, for example, just start selling phone cases or start selling clothing items or whatever the case may be. As long as you start developing a skill on how to sell and how to market yourself and market products. How do you do that? First, go and to a supermarket or whatever the case may be, and you go and buy yourself a few packets of chips. Go to perhaps, if you don't have access to it, go to like a small retail store, or if you do have access to it, go to like a bigger wholesale type of place where they sell in bulk. Then you buy a few packets and then you calculate the cost of the item, and then you add a few dollars or rands on top of that. The main purpose with this is the fear of being judged, because when you go and stand in front of someone and you sell something, you should detach yourself and not take it personally if they don't want to buy. Okay guys, some closing thoughts. The most important thing I want you guys to get here is get started. Start by just selling a few things, or just start, because the fear of being judged was the biggest barrier to entry for myself. And what I felt is, if you just go and stand in front of someone and sell the product, later on you develop a skill of doing that. And you can do that with anything. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment and like the video. See you guys next time.